Moyasana mo has supporters.
Even if all starting 11 are foreigners, allow them to play. Our players are not serious and they lack quality and not loyal. Kotoko's proposal to the next Congress.
And the Samatters not foreigners.
Almost the Amu no more can say.
And I'm used as a Samatters, and no many foreigners. How many days again? Legal.
Legal cities.
Non foreigners. They go on cities.
And Accra Lions.
Non foreigners. Among detail, non foreigners. Fourth, non foreigners. Fifth, non foreigners. Sixth, non foreigners.
Sisi, they don't want foreigners.
Foreigners, you need to go my woman to come away. That's on your foreigner. As I said, don't say, that's a not foreigner. Was you not pushed out?
And they brought in some new foreigners.
So the issue is not foreigner. There's a no free domain group. Oh,
Tama.
Goalkeeper Puatin has one no free.
Also a foreigner.
What kind of argument is this?
Mbella in Fege.
It's only a test of buying from foreign
last season more foreigners or more. And then a foreigners say back to last season you maybe mukui. And Fege a foreigner, Mukwala a foreigner, Puate a foreigner, Zeze a foreigner. What kind of argument is this, Baffour? And I make some when I make a be say the issue is not about for they are individual players. So what I say, and I'm a crano. The quick conclusion say foreigners na you know. Go for about 1 match. No, if you come to the 1 month. You are starting here. I did say you almost your bonini or more. Montum was.
Omu kro ni mu tena wia. Afi ye be hwe de be koso. Enti tama.
Na me bacho go born on ball kwesi adan. How many of them were foreigners? Sorry. How many of them were foreigners?
Samba.
4.
Smart.
Two
started. These 2 started. And we bear one bear a striker.
In terms of numbers, they were just 3.
They were 3.
No. Then all of a sudden, foreigners. My foreigners 11, 10, 80 more body. I had this voice from one of the regional chairman, and so passionate about our foreigners. Said GF in Makwaina, Emma foreigner be a 10. The foreigner discussions about that.
No, I think that foreigner is about quality. It's about quality. And individuals.
And how you manage them.
And how you manage them.
They are professionals.
And you know, me if the argument and say, me somebody say had you no. Let's say ni be mu na hona me no monya adwene. Asem no. But if you make the argument say you do a level where you think say we should open up. And they say if you can
open up.
Oh say elsewhere they've
everywhere there's a quota.
No, there's no quota. No.
Everywhere there's a quota.
No. England there's no quota in England. You can find 11 from different nationalities.
It depends on most of them were born in Europe. You see, most of them, there are conditions that can allow you to play.
Non-EU players.
Yes, if you are an EU player, it's allowed. But you cannot find 11 South Americans in your team.
Oh, there
are restrictions. And they move from one state to the other.
Yeah.
To say, for instance, when Saliba is playing in England, fans say he's a homegrown. And he found an OTT player. They also have restrictions. It's not like it's a blank check.
No, you see.
Whatever you like.
No, for example, if you look at regulations now, you say then for example, there's ECOWAS issue over there. I want to believe say
ECOWAS plays in the F5.
No, and the 5 you can play all of them at a go. But they can be 5. They can be more than 5.
You cannot register more than 5. But if they are all ECOWAS,
you can start all of them. But so ECOWAS, there are only 3 can start. But in that thing, our situation, we can also make it say you better be more than 5 no. But if they are ECOWAS,
you see, whatever it is, it's just that there are restrictions everywhere. That's the point I'm making. Because Uja will be also in England. What will happen to their talents? Players born in England. So everywhere there are restrictions.
No, who said the entire make and say who said this argument came to Echo of what's the name? England for no. Say more players no. Other argument I know. If you are going to think about Chinchina, teams like Cassiano should play or more players now. A Premier League now. league na a problem. That's why the English had problem as a winger because as a winger it's before the 11. Now there's no English player in the starting 11 of as a winger. From different nationalities.
But they all come from the same age.
But none from England. Argument no. I'm starting from as a Ghana and England. What we are saying is we should do a level where there should be restrictions. But any question I say Ghana as a Chinchina if you are starting should be Ghanaian.
Master, we are not there.
No, so only Sika there.
Why won't Sika?
So team now also only Sika but I go for foreigners baller. Sunday. I make say also only Sika. And
where did they get them?
That is another argument we can make. But it's also Sika. No, but me I go for national team players from El Salvador in the team Ediamana.
Baby crack here man for foreigner.
Thank you.
Because league na ebon. Oh, when you crowd $30,000. And if you are paying one foreigner $5,000, the salary 6 months is equal to winning the league. Who say baby? She said, "Mradi mre you may and you better not come be a foreigner." So
maybe the argument also is they are looking at no maybe beyond the local league because the league now called Africa. Oh no, and somebody GFA anymore.
Africa is coming out of Kobo.
Oh, Sunday there be a team so set league in no more Africa nebia.
Exam say
league on Africa nebia.
You see, I'm saying that Mamu Mayen M50 Precope Employers and Mamu Jamma. The league in itself, Odiesika say no. And again, I kotokone your argument. No, I kotoko argument no more.
But they will say
and
two seasons ago no say no.
Yes, no 3.
Yes, just 2 seasons.
3 no mean give about 5. So you go graduate no mean give about 5.
You can kotokone has na koye sa
put. Okay. It was 3.
Yeah,
I know me wafa they have my argument say wafa and kola be free to go. Any book my argument we da. But me point says that let's come to kotoko asemo mo ka say kotoko na eka omunkwa na eka. Me who basis no. Because enrich you had foreigners who are also troublemakers.
Only to say
Anna, I didn't say
remember that me I'm
only to say
I'm going up
a way bet me the generate is carry my league in so.
Say fat foreigners.
Yeah.
How?
Okay.
Me
name the say Ghana register player is untia.
No mutio.
So mutia. Okay. Let's say so register foreign player. The cost of maybe registering a local player be 1,000 Ghana cedis. Registering a foreign player 10,000 Ghana cedis. Oh, send it there. Because here him is 2-1. Open say clubs ma local players an opportunity to play and develop, which eventually your national teams will benefit from it. Because the meaning say, Oko other part of the world. Registration fee for foreign players no. I was so change the register for players no free room no. It's omo wia sika na mo benya no. E fini sa find a way. E bia yem fan say club or use more number of homegrown players no. You will scare each them mo. So to the mention say then we increase the number. E bia from 5 to 10. This year register foreign players so register 10. Number could be 10,000 Ghana cedis. 100,000 Ghana cedis.
And now I say so who just careful you have created a source. Just kind of go there from home so go find way.
Oh, send the also so dey ba. I would never buy na boa. Ana
oh me am Biscam League, you know munya.
Says can Premier League dey no.
We foreign name.
No.
For GF not for the clubs.
No,
can I go clubs?
Me part of the argument.
Yeah, they will find a way to share for the clubs. Oh, and they say be I want the tram will be on BJ job.
No, to say you do a level where a Ghanaian club thinks he now wants to also do the right thing to compete well in Africa. No, to something we've all sat here and said say to play well in Africa, no, I so go the extra mile. And if a club thing say now or the financial muscle now person yen nyama yie because person afi ni target Africa because that team say bomo din nyina so to obi eno ode ne nationals nko a sa dominance of dominate you. At least they go out and bring talent from other African countries to beef out their squad. I said with my competing in Africa. And he said, of he said now, if the argument is purely sporting, I will support it 100%. But say the Suban in the Bermudia, I'll cancel it simple. But if you are making sporting argument, and the argument is that now if you say me better come more in Africa.
The sporting argument is that foreigners near there in Ghana.
What
is the possible sporting?
The sport argument that you see a good player somewhere that you think say at least obebu ono akofana ba. I bia when you be wa say. Wo hu bi baby wo di na o say we me ba obebu me. Na o na ba na obebu o. Eti all the I support that argument.
Na say enka say me fa bi ma.
No until now.
Let's bring 5.
But now they think say maybe we have to open up. Maybe encore 7. Fine, I think these are arguments that you can make to convince.
The argument is that there are basic things we need to do with our league before we start thinking like that. Basic. Go for foreign ball. Do you know why? Making sure say Simba no jump to be. The stadium is always full. The inter Simba money on my boat to be in. They have revenue generation sources. Yeah, league nebo and mobile credit pama munyeska. You are going to spend more. Ideally, top foreign player, you are spending more than a local player. Ideally. Foreign player, papa. I will feel the baby will not cost you less than $40,000, $30,000. I'm saying the basics, we have not done it.
No, but I'm say
the supporters are not going to the stadium. League no ba unyeska. There are a lot of issues, in my opinion, we need to deal with. Fear before we start. Ye go see Angrofo say. Angrofo could to be
say unim say. Kuma say. Let me use Kotoko as this example. Kotoko example way. So Kotoko born who no born Africa. They generate a lot of resources.
I don't know what Africa.
No, today their target is Africa. And the thing say Obianim say na nu yan pa se Kofonko Park yi ombo kadiogo yehu attendance obabayara. And the chance say if they are able to get best players, play well and qualify to group stage of championship or any
na mukwala muni hana no munko.
Oh say the argument is not about you say mukwalo. They think say no say musoto enya individual asem. Now
there are issues with our league we need to address before.
I don't need GFA. I don't need at the
Kotoko has will be account.
I don't at that level. You have to solve it. But individually, for example, Tabana TV Mazambi, they're not no more no. The league wasn't giving them money sao. But I never back more else 2 minutes say me the so I'm going to invest it the way I want to invest it.
You are making money from Africa now.
Aha! And in this situation, if you don't spend
they sold players.
Now to be quiet, you can also sell and also make money through the Champions League.
People are attending the league. May say there are basic issues like 1, yeah, league no crying here. 2, the league is not competitive in the sense that already they are spending more than what the league is giving them, and these clubs are financed by individuals. So I'm saying that we are not yet there. First of all, let's lay the foundations. And Sani say, Simba to play and yes, you could to be. And yes, you keep the be out the car and a baby tour. A car until the first things first. And if it's the argument of foreign players, got to Konani, I don't want 9. Has one more foreigners in him. So the argument is not about foreigners.
The argument is about the quality of the foreign players you bring.
No more quality.
Oh, so be an insebe na no more nya no more
quality.
One biom.
Na zeze quality.
One biom.
It's
about any numbers no. It's about quality. And the no has be 4 years in you. The foreigners are book romance here. Me penet me about boni. Oktanga ne Linda. So it's about the kind of players you bring. It's maybe there. My argument in say if now because now Kotoko say the owner akacho almost say play no club dem so no wana ompen kwan obetamo.
Okay.
If they think say now the target is to go to Africa and do well because one thing that you take away from Oklahoma here say Africa. The kind of support that unya when you are playing in Africa.
And what buy 6 matches?
But say, if you play well, one thing that African AMO say, a woman will sell you players. The value that the Africa will give you to your players. Local league and team from more. Eti Sasimba money, younger money, Mazembe Muno, Adam Yang they use the African platform. No. Yes, to market their players and sell. And today, if Has and Kotoko, ebe serious. Let's say now, Yenya, ebia weya the Yakufanaba, Yafanaba. Now, if you're able to play the Champions League group stage, no more money. At least you market your players and sell and get money.
Yeah, to add to your point, Chief Sidu Adamu, if the Ghana Premier League is to apply the financial fair play rules as part of the regulations, these clubs could not afford to register even one single foreign player. Okay, their financial income does not correspond with their expenditure. This is the spirit of football and the FFP rules. Okay, the way can say there are no revenue generation sources in this country. Why is it Ghanaian Vangofa will be $50,000? So I play 6. Umbenya way, I don't go bank.
No, sir. Elsewhere, teams owners, every team in Bosnia. Just that over there it's regulated, and you know it's just how so regulated.
So I don't think you need 10 foreign players and now. What you mean? And impact of Africa. I don't think you need 10 foreign players because the LLEs, the experience and them, no. I don't think almost 5 foreign based players started in their game.
I like that one.
You need better foreign players, top notch. So is Ghanaian teams very ready?
Prepare to buy. Yeah, me see. I don't think that you need 10 foreign players and Sana what to be a better team to perform in Africa. El Ali and the Zamaleks, the Esperance and them in their starting lineup, you don't get those 5 or more than 3 foreign base or foreign players in their squad. But then you go for the quality in Africa. Not also run, no Obiabi. Okay. So the Kotogos Kanama from Mukola so 5. Kotogos Kanama from Mukola so 5. And Omu Eligimu. And Obama Sati Kotokwa. I think they'll be good to go. But ultimately, Yanesa. So, me free say, your system, no. Your system is to. And I said there should be checks and balances. Once you also need to protect the local best players, no, or the indigenous, no. You see the point.
Look at one of your friends.
You need to.
And then I go for advocate. Say, "Yeah, my local players more than
I am from.
I almost have got 5 foreigners. I league to offer."
So you need to protect it. And you know there should be checks and balances. There should be that rule. And also the home-based players and the opportunity to play. It is out to me the foreign players not be a trivial good. No more team no more. So it works. That's how it works. And you be brave na for the buy, you know. So this argument maybe I could talk about try say bet me I come part to her no but I don't think say umbenya support from the Congress no I'm support
them. You know that?
Because of the system no few teams they bet me afford these foreign based players. Few teams. Okay. What I say Kotokoni akos one has to folk no. And you know Sekobasa omo team no will kick against Sadia no. Na omoko anymore. So that is me to I mean feel say me on Honofa. Honorable Patrick Boachi Yadom. So to one is where MPP Obuasi East or Obuasi West, one of them. What Obuasi East. And now no an parliamentary for football match in only opportunity Bobishe 2 goals to be an amount of free say honorable after we politics for a bit more football also. So to and then on one bomb on free say say a bino supporting football a boy football a grow ewa here ka say ka ban na yen open enye this government nko so to government abatwa mu any the eba this what be and all of us some comes to one angle that marginal for so many times say be free say the football and our sport no and so create avenue e manipa e fa so me to make your living and smith and you know
say abano ehwe ne all
otirem di abanye
one specific but okan maybe to busana
taxpayers money and come individuals in business.
Oh, when it's done and done well, so the year. Why not? So buy the taxpayers' money. Pharmaceutical companies like Tobinco, like incentives, physical scale, and expand their own business now.
But he doesn't sponsor their business. The rate is different from when government says that you want to be a equiafo, fertilizer, equiafo here we, tiakoto tractor. And the mom say omumfa and no do omumfu and omumfu no buy so.
That's it.
It is different from when you are saying government should sponsor.
Maybe sponsor no.
Maybe or say I don't know why. Or say an hour voice or okay, here.
Abai and also lead in the sponsorship of the local league. Sir, now me person make sure say Abai na also odisika ever be league ni mu nyesa na person che nemo Abai fan kana here some who say local league no obehwe amasika bana yetimi ahu the best performances ye hwehwe no na local teams no so be win the league no make continental competitions no omatimi abo mu ho monde aton Ghana yi I betimi lead ama yenya corporate
exactly man nkabium. So now
I think
it's very, very clear.
Fantastic.
Abuying lead.
Yes, it's true.
What I say? Now, one no munyesi come find it.
Said yes, so
but so can just say taxpayers money come will be any team there.
Said yes, so but said yes, so but na marry. Young confirm manangwe. But check how to fish. Said the bear so open. I'm
buying the BG every president.
Not necessarily, but once even though football no looking like more of a private idea, no. It's also helping the economy. So I absorb a man pressure, baby. The football industry, no, I absorb a man pressure, baby. The football, okay, let's go to the football team. Kotoko, for instance, players on my register, airborne, maybe 30-35 players. Technical team, maybe 7. The office staff, any backroom staff, all put together, no. Say, maybe a football, you are, Omo can't abide pressure. Meet your boss.
I promise me the new promise employ nipo over 200. Etium ka ke niwaka omnipa no be can go ka buy pressure.
Of course. I don't see another part. Ebia promise e cool. Ebia promise e cool. But we there, I don't just over here there untimi nko. For example, na someone working. Me to yetima that tax rebate. Eboama countries na say companies decide say you be sponsor club and no man first come there clubs no but because of say one or tax relief no companies no are prepared to also sponsor the football club in the country and that will not be bad.
Senior man can be for farming those time I better farming near papa na okra farming near free Yoruba free but some the beye juma na maton
good
they free. I mean, they be juma for me. I'm a personal, but me to am a wa beto di.
And to grabba. So
money free duty.
One our crowd there.
Free duty.
And I buy some news.
All this incentives. All this incentives.
What the amount?
I said class.
What you tax?
Class. I come just grab. Tax. That's all. On the side, man. Our bank can waive it.
Grab my microphone. Right.
What? So go argue case. Go argue case. At the end, I think football. And I agree with the man. Sentina, so oh yes, I know. As about the legislation say, so if government I'm doing this, and I think other countries do it. Almost for example, Argentina no and them no, because of the government support to them no. Some town player, there's a percentage of call to abankiti. And you know, so so if I'm helping you to do this, so means me the be legislation be say send yourself a transfer player 20% becomes government kit here. I don't think obi abeye but I say ya chatna so ya chatna the thing say honorable nasem no and I'm happy he's an NDC and MP who is bringing this so my chance on the list be
so my jibom rebi onim say those days na kotoko 79 why 8 na siganya say national sports hotel energy
say buy na for mo kwa buy na for
ho kwa play no mo kwa abana bi tua oka kotoko ko elali no muzika ni mu
okay
no so aba no abedi disika ni nyina clubs na no kwaka cha aban se
kon pesa bi
empesa e o play ni sika ni so se mo ba de mo beje no park ni yema gbe no mo beje ko mo mienye ya de wati wadwuma e wadwuma e wo company enko for run o mo de ye di top player 120 million pound unya o de ye
na so ba de self for oji no
tutu bet
oba de self ji ne mo ko oba ne papa san ji no
mo wi anu asa ka sa man fa
o ka sa story o ka sa story no
e ko be
so to ka sa story no
e ko be
on ka
me say mo ntimi go tutu bet e ko be me ka say tax pay kakra na ye de ye free SHS ko yin ntimi ntu ankola ye famre mo